How's everybody doing this morning? Let's go Carts Gone Fishing. Nate here. Today I'm going to be trying very hard to finish this bike. You guys have been watching me build this thing on live streams for about 3 months now, and it's getting close. I got some parts in recently that'll probably help us finish this thing up today. So the only thing I don't have, but I could probably improvise on, is a gas tank. But this 5-horse Briggs, I believe it's a early 90s model. I did a cam, port polished the intake and exhaust. It's got a Mikuni 22 millimeter carburetor on it, straight pipe exhaust. It's got a shaved head, removed the eyebrows on the block. No governor, of course, and a bunch of other stuff too. I can't even remember right now, but it's got some. It's modified a little bit, and this is just a. I don't even know what kind of mini bike frame this is, like a doodle bug or something. The handlebars are bent. The forks are bent back right here, but it's got all kinds of pitting in the frame and everything. And it's an old mini bike, but it's better than it was. You know, and I'm probably gonna have to shorten this seat to make room for a gas tank. Johnny does have an 80cc gas tank I might get off of him, and throttle cable was one thing I was waiting on, and I got to get some bolts to bolt the engine down. I'm probably gonna have to make a run to Ace Hardware today, so I need 4 bolts. But let me show you what I picked up in the mail just recently got. Alright, so I picked up this clutch. I believe it was $25, a 1-inch shaft, because that is a 1-inch shaft on that motor, because it was on a wood chipper. And they were supposed to send me 35 chain, but they sent me 40, 41, whatever, 420. So I'm going to have to improvise on that. I also picked up this hand throttle kit. It was like $19.95. It's actually really nice. Came with a brake cable too if I decided to use it on something else, maybe, because I got a foot pedal on this one. But it's all steel or aluminum or some kind of metal. Got that off the Amazonian. And yeah, so this is what's going on the bike today, hand throttle. So I'm gonna have to pull that carb, which is already goofed up. As you can see, I got electrical tape and a zip tie holding that cap on because somebody, Johnny, stripped it out. So I got to take all that apart to get to that throttle. That'll be fun. Like I said, I got to pick up some bolts. I got to make another spacer once I figure out where this needs to be. Actually, this has to come off again, and I have to make sure. I think I have a 54 tooth that I can put on here, and I might take this bolt with me to Ace Hardware too to see if I can get a longer one, because you can see it's way too short. So I need 4 bolts, 5 bolts, and I might JB weld that thing back on once I get it on there. I might pull that carb off and clean it one more time too. But I gotta figure out a gas tank. I can hang a Gatorade bottle right there or something. But I'm gonna put a piece of fuel line over top of this. I think that'll be cool. But I got a lot of work to do. So let's get with it. Oh yeah, I got another tire too. It is right there. But if you guys know me, we're gonna smoke this tire off as soon as this thing gets running. So I'm gonna leave that one on there until it's completely popped. Well, I gotta figure out a way to make sure this is strapped down better. Yeah, I gotta get to work. I'll let you know what happens. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just pull this engine off and probably take that carb off and clean it out again. But yeah, it'd just be easier to work on. Plus those bolts have to be replaced anyway. They ain't even tightened or anything. I gotta get 4 new ones. So I'm gonna pull this motor off of there and make it easier to work on. Put it on the bench. So I went out and dug through my stash and I found this here, whatever tooth. It matches the same chain size, so I'm gonna attempt to see if this will just be so kind to bolt up to there. Look at all the holes drilled in this thing. And try to get it on here. I might actually clean it up real quick and paint it, and then run off to Ace Hardware to get the chain and the bolts that I need, because I don't have no chain either. So yeah, I'm gonna clean this up real quick and paint it, and then it'll be ready. Actually, I'm gonna see if it bolts on, then I'm gonna clean it up and paint it. And I don't know if you guys, I'm on, you can see, but this jet was completely clogged also. So I'm pretty sure some of these little small holes on here are clogged as well. Come on, can you do it? There you go. Alright, so those 3 holes line up. This one's kind of tight, but I think I can get it to go. That last hole was off just a little bit. So I'm going to have to figure something out. Drill it over this way a little more, put a washer on it. And I got the carb back together with the new throttle line in it, so it's long enough to reach the handle too. That's another reason why I had to get a new throttle cable. But she's back together. It should run better now, all cleaned up. And I'm gonna try to figure out if I can drill that hole out and get it to bolt up. I ended up just wallering it out one size bigger, and all 4 of them go in there nice and good now. Looks pretty centered to me. It'll be fine. Send it. All of that hoopla. I'm not even going to primer it this time. It's just getting raw paint. This paint sucks, by the way. It's that premium Ace Hardware. I mean, I love everything Ace has, but this paint ain't that great. Little side note, got Johnny here with me, and we're behind local scrap guy going to get a free 4-wheeler. So, score. Here's my 4-wheeler. Here goes my 4-wheeler. This damn camera will not focus lately. Get out of the way, fellas! Boom! Ooh, about lost the seat, looks like. Or no, that's that wood. Oh, he passed my house. This is why I love Ace Hardware. Anything you'll ever need, including engine bolts. Somebody brought their Squizit. Yeah, I just picked that guy up. I don't even know what it is yet. That'll be in a video coming up soon, probably. But in the meantime, my sprocket's all painted up nice, and we're gonna get her bolted down. So I got the back tire kind of sitting there. The motor is on but loose. I'm gonna put the clutch on and try to line that chain up with the clutch. See how that goes. Alright, so I got her scooted back. I got plenty of room to move forward. And I'm gonna cut this chain to size. We're gonna be one more step closer, and then it's gonna be the throttle. And then I gotta figure out a gas tank. But we're getting close to burnouts. Chain's hooked up, master link is in. I have to put some Allen keys or something on that clutch to hold it, and tighten the seat up and put the hand throttle, the grips on, and then figure out a gas tank. I ran out of space on that last clip, but we're good now. I cleaned her out. Sounds like it's missing a little bit, but I think it's because of that gas can. I think it's building up pressure and not being able to pull enough fuel through it. But that wasn't a bad first run. Johnny, unhook that fuel line. Be careful by your that exhaust. But it works. She works. It moves. Whew, I'm gonna go rest, catch my breath. I'm gonna let it cool down for a little bit and check the oil, because that was the first time I've ever put this through any kind of load. So I'm gonna let her cool down, and then I might try it again and take it out on the road with a GoPro. Alright, Johnny's got a GoPro on his head, and I'm gonna take the mini bike and we're gonna go down to the road. He's gonna ride the go-kart and try to keep his eyes on me, because this road is so bumpy right now I can't get up any speed. So the next video will be from that GoPro right there.
catching up. Want me to stop recording?
Hold on, let's check out the speedometer that real quick, like see what we got. Top speed.
43.
43 mile an hour. 43. Sweet, and it had more in it. All right, we'll get back with you.